And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's third down. Lucky drive in this conference championship game. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cobb. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Design quarterback run. Look out, room to run here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. In motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open. The Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Ferrier. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. Give it to the back again. Powers through. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Fires quickly to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 and a first down.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. Great connection there for 6 points. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
The play fake, he'll look to throw it. A deep shot right down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Close to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Red Raiders! Now here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll try the option play here. He finds some space. And here he goes. He's at the 50. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That game sets up a 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. A running play called on 4th down. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field.
That's going to be enough for the 1st down, and just as you'd expect.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaks into open space. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking and run. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. It's a run. Running back's got it. Has the first down and more. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in a screen play. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. Here comes a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now they're running on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their first timeout.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
The offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Try to run it with the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Texas Tech, 14.
Bringing it out. It's Cobb. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Storm for the pass rush. A sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back in motion now. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Here's that defense shifting again. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Second down play coming up for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks into the clear. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Third down. This offense really using conversion here, down multiple scores. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks like the running back, but he's got work to do.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. It was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Boy, an easy.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Crosses the 25. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Makes a quick catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. They mix it up with a run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Smith. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Bringing it out. It's Cobb. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Bringing pressure. Sacked. Dropped at the 3.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So it's Mississippi State on top so far. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The Red Raiders looking to run some tempo here.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before. Solid gain on that pass. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. He's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Now he's bringing it back. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
The Wildcat doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They're going to run it. Gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
1st and goal, down 8. They've got a score and at a 2-point conversion to tie. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They finish off the scoring drive. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
So here we go. This is it. Late in the game, they need this two-point conversion to tie things up and possibly force overtime. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Chewing clock with the running game. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And he's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Try and muscle for the first down. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
1st and goal, handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Coach.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, Texas Tech, 33.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They'll run it to the left. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st down, it's play action. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ball game.